Hello guys, welcome to Mathematics Classes by Nikita. So we were doing the NCERT exemplar of chapter 6, that is linear inequalities, and we have done till question number 18. Now next we have some objective type questions. So let's do very quickly. So the question says that choose the correct answer from the given 4 options in each of the exercises 19 to 26. So these are known as multiple choice questions. So question number 19 says that if x is less than 5, then what can you say about which one is true, A, B, C or D? So you can see that it basically relates the minus x. What is the relation between if x is less than 5, then what about minus x? So question number 19. So given is that x is less than 5. Now if you multiply both the sides by minus 1, then what you will get? That is minus 1 into x will be greater than minus 1 into 5, because whenever we multiply by a negative number, the sign of the inequality gets changed. Okay, so this implies what? That minus x is greater than minus 5. So therefore, which option is correct? Option number C is the correct one. Now the next is, given that x, y and b are real numbers and x is less than y and b is less than 0. तो x, y और b आपके real numbers हैं और आपके पास given क्या है? So given is that x is less than y but b is given to be less than 0. ठीक है, we don't have any information about x and y. x और y कोई भी दो real numbers हैं, satisfying this relation that x is always less than y. Now you have to basically, अगर आप ये 4 ऑप्शन देखें तो बेसिकली आपको पता लगाना है कि जब आप दोनों साइड b से डिवाइड करेंगे तो क्या रिलेशन होगा. सो वी नो दैट सिंस b इज नेगेटिव एंड इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई बोथ द साइड्स by 1 by b, or we can say that not multiply, you divide both the sides by b, but b is less than 0. So since b is less than 0 and dividing by b implies that x by b will be greater than y by b. The sign gets reversed, the sign of the inequality gets reversed. So therefore the correct option is C. So C is my correct option. Now next we have question number 21. If minus 3x plus 17 is less than minus 13, then you have to tell कि what is the range of x, x कहाँ belong करेगा. So given is that minus 3x plus 17 is less than minus 13. सो दिस इम्प्लाइज, तो आपको खाली ये इनइक्वालिटी सॉल्व करनी है. पहले आप दोनों साइड माइनस 17 कर दीजिए, दैट इज सब्ट्रैक्टिंग बाय 17. सो व्हाट यू विल गेट दैट माइनस 3x इज लेस देन माइनस 13 माइनस 17. दिस इम्प्लाइज माइनस 3x इज लेस देन माइनस 30. नाउ सी दैट आई वॉन्ट टू डिवाइड बाय माइनस 3, बट सिंस माइनस 3 इज नेगेटिव, therefore what we have is, so dividing both sides by minus 3, but minus 3 you can see it's negative. So what you will have is that x is greater than 10, x is greater than 10, and this implies what? That x belongs to open interval 10 to infinity. So x can take any value greater than infinity. So the correct option is option A. Next question says, question number 22, if x is a real number and mod of x is less than 3, then which option is correct? That means if mod of x is less than 3, then what are the values that x can take? So given is that mod of x is less than 3. Now I hope everybody knows the definition of mod function. It is given by x if x is non-negative, and it is minus x if x is less than 0. That is, if x negative है तो mod of x will become minus x. मतलब mod हमेशा आपको एक पॉजिटिव वैल्यू देता है. जैसे mod of minus 5 अगर मैं निकालूंगी तो क्या आएगा? minus of minus 5 which is plus 5. So therefore mod of x less than 3, so you have two cases. So if your x is non-negative, so mod of x will become x and you have x less than 3. And if your x is less than 0, your mod of x will become minus x and minus x less than 3, and this implies what? That x is greater than minus 3. ठीक है, आप दोनों साइड मल्टीप्लाई करोगे -1 से तो साइन आपका रिवर्स हो जाएगा. सो फ्रॉम दिस and from this what you get? So we get that my x is less than 3 and it is greater than -3. तो जब जब x -3 और 3 के बीच में values लेगा we will get mod of x less than 3. So therefore the correct option is, I think, option B. So B is your correct. Now let's see the next question. Question number 23. Question number 23 says that x and b are real numbers. If b is positive and mod of x is greater than b, then you have to tell where does the x belongs. So given is that b is positive and mod of x is greater than b. So again you have to apply the definition of mod function. We know that mod of x is x if your x is ग्रेटर और इक्वल टू 0, बट गिवन क्या है कि दिस इज ग्रेटर देन b. तो एक हमारे पास आ गया x इज ग्रेटर देन b वेन एवर x इज नॉन नेगेटिव, एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू -x if x is less than 0, and this is given to be greater than b. This implies what? That x is less than -b. So depending upon x, whether x is non-negative or x is negative, because x is any real number, it can take any real value. तो अगर x लेस देन 0 होगा तो x हैज़ टू बी लेस देन -b, और b आपके पास पॉजिटिव दे ही रखा है तो -b विल बी अ नेगेटिव नंबर. और अगर x आपका नॉन नेगेटिव है देन x शुड बी ग्रेटर देन b. दैट मीन्स सपोज b ये ऑरिजिन है तो b मैंने यहाँ पे कोई भी पॉजिटिव नंबर ले लिया, ठीक है. तो वेन एवर योर x इज नॉन नेगेटिव, दैट मीन्स हियर इन दिस रीजन योर x शुड बी ग्रेटर देन b. दैट मीन्स ये सारी वैल्यूज, ठीक है, एंड योर -b इज हियर, सो x शुड बी लेस देन -b. दैट मीन्स ऑल द वैल्यूज हियर. सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट वी गेट, दैट x बिलोंग्स टू -∞ to -b open interval, ठीक है, because we have strict signs here. So open interval this union with x can also take the values from b to infinity. So this is the correct answer, and you can see that this is option number D. So D is my correct option. Now next we have question number 24. If mod of x minus 1 is greater than 5, then which one is true? अब जो मैंने आपको ऊपर बताया है mod of x greater than b, तो उस केस में हमारे पास क्या आता है, उसी तरह आप यहाँ पे x minus 1 को कुछ और वेरिएबल सोच सकते हैं, that is y, and apply that same property. So given is that mod of x minus 1 is greater than 5. So what we have from last question, we know that either x minus 1 is greater than 5, or we have what, that your minus of x minus 1, see from the last question, either you have x greater than b or you have minus x greater than b. So therefore minus of x minus 1 greater than b, that is 5. This implies what, that x is greater than 6, or we can write x minus 1 less than -5. So this implies x is greater than 6 or x is less than -4. So x belongs to, so x has to be less than -4, that means x belongs to -∞ to -4 open union with x greater than 6, so open interval 6 to infinity. So this is the correct answer. So that means option number not D, because D के अंदर यहाँ closed है. Option number C is your correct answer. So option number C is the correct answer. Now question number 25. Question number 25 says that if mod of x minus 2 is less than or equal to 9, then you have to tell where does x belongs. So again we can use this property. I know that whenever mod of x is less than a, then x is greater than minus a and x is less than a. So given is that mod of x plus 2 is less than or equal to 9. So this implies what? That x plus 2 is greater or equal to minus 9 and less than or equal to 9. या फिर आप पूरी प्रॉपर डेफिनेशन लगा के भी चल सकते हो that mod of x plus 2 is x plus 2 if x plus 2 is greater or equal to 0. That means if x is greater or equal to minus 2, and mod of x plus 2 is minus of x plus 2 if x plus 2 is less than 0. That is if x is less than minus 2. तो आपके पास यही आएगा वहाँ से, and this implies what? Now मैं क्या करूँगी? I will subtract minus 2. So I'll get minus 11 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to 7. So this implies what? That x belongs to the closed interval minus 11 to 7. That means option number B. So B is my correct answer. So you just remember this, that mod of x less than or equal to a. This implies that x is greater or equal to minus a and x is less than or equal to a, where a is any real number. Now let's see question number 26. The inequality representing the following graph is. तो आपको एक ग्राफ दे रखा है यहाँ पे, which is this graph, और यहाँ पे आपके जो ग्राफ दे रखे हैं यहाँ पे इसने x की वैल्यूज़ को लिमिट कर रखा है, और जो y जा रहा है that is going upwards and downwards. This is the meaning of the graph. क्योंकि अगर आप ऑप्शंस देखें तो वो सारे x पे कुछ ना कुछ आपको लिमिट निकालनी है कि x कहाँ से कहाँ तक वैल्यूज़ ले रहा है, x की रेंज निकालनी है आपको. तो y आप इसको एज अ स्क्वायर मत कंसिडर कीजिए यहाँ पे, क्योंकि आप ग्राफ में देख सकते हैं -5 और 5 लिखा हुआ है x एक्सिस पे, y एक्सिस पे कुछ नंबर्स नहीं लिखे हुए. सो y जो है वैल्यूज़ जा रही हैं अप टू plus infinity and minus infinity. So here again you can see that x जो है it is taking the values greater than -5 and less than 5. क्योंकि यहाँ पे लाइन्स ड्रॉ नहीं कर रखी ग्राफ के अंदर, तो हमें ये जो वैल्यूज़ हैं x इक्वल टू -5 एंड x इक्वल टू -5 ये हमें वैल्यूज़ नहीं लेनी. So that means for question number 26 I have that this graph basically represent x greater than -5 and x is less than 5. ठीक है. So y के ऊपर कुछ लिमिट्स नहीं है, y is unbounded. So and what does this means? This means that mod of x is less than 5, because you know we have mod of x less than a if and only if your x lies between -a and +a. So therefore the correct option is option number A. Let's see the next question. Next question says that solution of a linear inequality in variable x is represented on number line in exercises 27 to 30. You have to choose the correct answer from the given 4 options in each of the exercises. So first see this figure. Here you can see a dot, ठीक है, and bold line. So that means it is taking, now they are all representing linear inequalities in just one variable. That is why they are on real number line. So basically what we have, that it is taking all the values of x greater than 5. So question number 27 represents x greater than 5. That means option number D is my correct answer. Okay. Next 28 we have this line. Now here you can see we have a bold dot. ठीक है, एक यहाँ पे bold dot दे रखी है, and this is the figure of this question. So it represents all the values of x greater or equal to 9/2. So we have x greater or equal to 9/2, and this implies what? That x belongs to 9/2 to infinity. So it is closed from this side. So that means option number B is the correct answer. Question number 29. 29 के अंदर ये लाइन है आपके पास, और आप देख सकते हैं बोल्ड एरो इस साइड है, whereas this value has been excluded. ठीक है, so this value has been excluded. So this figure represents x less than 7/2. So this is strictly less than. That means x belongs to -infinity to 7/2. Open. This is an open interval. So the correct option is option number A. Next we have question number 30. So figure आप देख लीजिए, this is the figure. So first of all the arrow is going thiswards, and here we have a bold dot. That means -2 is included. So this line represents x less than or equal to -2. X less than or equal to -2. That means x can take any value less than -2 or -2. So I will say that x belongs to open from -infinity and closed from -2. So the correct option is option number B. Next question, question number 31. State which of the following statements is true or false. So first part is, if x is less than y and b is less than 0, then x by b is less than y by b. Now in fact we have done all these type of questions earlier also. You know that if you divide both the sides by b, where b is negative, then the sign of the inequality gets changed. So therefore this is false. This is false. Second part, if x into y is positive, then x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. See, this is false, because अगर x पॉजिटिव और y नेगेटिव होगा तो इनका प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा, लेस देन 0. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू टेक 5 into -6, so 5 into -6 is -30, -30 is less than 0, so again this is false. In fact, whenever the product is positive, you have either both x and y positive or you have both x and y negative. For example, -1 into -2, it becomes +2. If x and y are both positive, then x is less than 0 and y is less than 0. And so this is one of the case, okay, that both can be negative. If both are negative, then their product is positive. So if this, then this. So this is true because one of the case is given. So third is true. Fourth part says, if x into y is less than 0, then x is less than 0 and y is less than 0. This cannot be true because अगर प्रोडक्ट आपका लेस देन 0 है तो एक को पॉजिटिव होना पड़ेगा और एक को नेगेटिव होना पड़ेगा. तो यू विल हैव, इफ x into y लेस देन 0, then x positive and y negative, or x negative y positive. So fourth case is false. Fifth one, if x is less than -5 and x is less than -2, then x belongs to the interval -infinity to -5. Now see what is it's saying, x less than -5, x less than -2. बीच में क्या है, and. तो जब and है तो आपको इंटरसेक्शन लेना है और इंटरसेक्शन के अंदर क्या आ रहा है, that x is less than -5, x is less than -5. So that means it is true. It is true because यही दे रखा है, then x belongs to -infinity to -5. Now sixth part, if x is less than -5 and x is greater than 2, then x belongs to -5 to 2. Now this is false because ये क्या represent कर रहा है, x greater than -5, x less than 2. तो ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. So this is false. Next we have, if x is greater than -2 and x is less than 9, then x belongs to open interval -2 to 9. तो इसका मतलब क्या है, x less than 9 and x is greater than -2. So this is correct. So this is correct. ठीक है. So sixth part, sorry, this is the seventh part. So this is true. Next we have eighth part. If mod of x is greater than 5, then x belongs to this. Now see, here we have strict inequality. So mod of x greater than 5 means x greater than 5 or x is less than -5. तो ये चीज़ तो ठीक है, बट यहाँ पे ये जो क्लोज का रखा है, this is not correct. So therefore this is false. Next we have the ninth part. If mod of x is less than or equal to 4, then x belongs to closed interval -4 to 4. And it is true because this means what, x is greater or equal to -4 and x is less than or equal to 4. So this is true. Next we have 10th part. Graph of x less than 3 is. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो एक लाइन दे रखी है आपके पास और ये बोल्ड लाइन है. So that means the points on the line are also included in the graph. So this graph basically represent x less than or equal to 3. It does not represent x less than 3. y पे कुछ लिमिट नहीं दे रखी है, so y can take all the values from -infinity to +infinity. So basically this graph is not the graph of x less than 3, so this is false. Next we have the graph of x greater or equal to 0. The graph of x greater or equal to 0 is the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. That means all this. और यही आपको यहाँ पे शो कर रखा है. y नहीं 0 पॉइंट दिखा रखा है, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ टेकिंग ऑल द वैल्यूज़, और ये जो एक्सिस है द वाई एक्सिस पे क्या होता है, x 0 होता है. सो दिस लाइन इज ऑल्सो देयर इन द ग्राफ. आप इसको गेन मत कंसिडर कीजिए कि y की वैल्यू को लिमिट कर रहेगी. इट इज़ टेकिंग ऑल द वैल्यूज ऑफ y. सो दिस इज दिस ग्राफ. सो दिस इज ट्रू. नेक्स्ट वी हैव the graph of, so question number 12, part 12, graph of y less than or equal to 0 is. Now y less than or equal to 0, तो यहाँ पे xy plane है, x के ऊपर कोई limitation नहीं है. We are saying that y is less than or equal to 0. तो y less than or equal to 0 तो basically ये part होता है, including the points on the x axis, because x axis पे क्या होता है, y 0 होता है. और यहाँ पे show क्या कर रखा है, y greater or equal to 0. So this graph is not the graph of y less than or equal to 0. So this is false. Next we have the solution set of x greater or equal to 0 and y less than or equal to 0. तो पहले मैं आपको बना के दिखाती हूँ. x हमें चाहिए पॉजिटिव, that means this, और y हमें चाहिए less than or equal to 0, that is this. तो इन दोनों का इंटरसेक्शन क्या आ रहा है, द फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट, दैट इज दिस वन. और शो क्या कर रखा है, ये. सो दिस इज फॉल्स. सो दिस इज फॉल्स. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द सॉल्यूशन सेट ऑफ x greater or equal to 0. x greater or equal to 0 means this portion. ठीक है, y के ऊपर कुछ लिमिट नहीं है. एंड साथ में एंड है इंटरसेक्शन y लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1. ना पहले तो आपको लाइन बनानी है y इक्वल टू 1. सो y इक्वल टू 1 जो आपकी लाइन है वो ये लाइन है. दिस इज द लाइन y इक्वल टू 1. और y लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1 का मतलब यू आर टेकिंग ऑल दिस. तो इन दोनों का जो कॉमन पार्ट आ रहा है वो ये आ रहा है. अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो ये चीज़ आ रही है कॉमन. दिस इज द कॉमन पार्ट, x greater or equal to 0 and y less than or equal to 1. So this is the common part including this line and including this line. और ग्राफ में क्या शो कर रखा है, इसके ऊपर वाला पार्ट. So this is false, this is not true. So this is false. Okay, now next we have the solution set. This is part 15 of x plus y greater or equal to 0. पहले हम इसको खुद ही ड्रॉ करके देखते हैं, फिर हम इनका ग्राफ देखेंगे. ना x plus y, तो पहले आप लाइन कंसिडर कीजिए x plus y equal to 0. यहाँ से आपके पास क्या आया, y equal to minus x, and y equal to minus x, that means एक तो आपका origin लाई करेगा. When x is 1, y is minus 1, that is this point. Suppose this is 1 and this is minus 1. एक point ये है, when x is minus 1, your y will get 1. So one point is this. तो आप टेबल बना सकते हैं यहाँ पे अपने पॉइंट्स के लिए, x और y. जब x 1 है तो y minus 1 है, जब x minus 1 है तो y 1 है. So that you can get your line. So this is the line y equal to minus x. ठीक है, और x plus y equal to 0. अब हमें देखना है कि ये वाला जो है, this is which half plane, the upper half plane or the lower half plane. So what you will do is let us take any point. Let us take 1 comma 1. Is 1 comma 1 satisfying this? So 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 is greater or equal to 0. That means the point 1 comma 1 satisfies this inequality x plus y greater or equal to 0. So therefore the inequality x plus y greater or equal to 0 is basically the upper half plane. The upper half plane. That means this figure is correct. So therefore this is true. This is true. So next is question number 32. Question number 32 says fill in the blanks of the following. So very easy question. So I am just doing it very quickly. Question number 32. First part is that minus 4x. If minus 4x is greater or equal to 12, then you have to tell what sign will come here. Okay, x and minus 3 के बीच में क्या inequality आएगी. So given is that minus 4x is greater or equal to 12. Now what we will do is we will divide both the sides by minus 4. Now since minus 4 is negative, the sign of the inequality will get reversed. So therefore what you will get, this implies that x is less than or equal to minus 3. So therefore this will come in fill in the blanks. Second, given is that if minus 3 by 4, x is less than or equal to minus 3. So minus 3 by 4 x is less than or equal to minus 3. Then you have to tell what is the relation between x and 4. Now again here what I will do is I will multiply both the sides by minus 4 by 3. Now since minus 4 by 3 is negative, so the sign of the inequality will get reversed. So when you multiply by minus 4 by 3, this side you will get x greater or equal to this into minus 4 by 3, and this implies that x is greater or equal to 4. Okay, now next third part, if 2 upon x plus 2 is greater than 0, then so 2 upon x plus 2 is given to be greater than 0. Now you know that whenever we have something like a by b is greater than 0, then you have two possibilities, either a and b are both positive, or the second case is both a and b are less than 0. But here you can see that in the numerator 2 is always positive, so therefore the denominator has to be positive. So what we get from here is that x plus 2 is greater than 0, and this implies that x is greater than minus 2. So this is the correct answer. Now next we have fourth part, which says that if x is greater than minus 5, then so given is that x is greater than minus 5. अब 4x और minus 20 के बीच में relation. So what I will do is I will multiply both the sides by 4. What I will get, that 4x is greater than minus 20. So we will have strictly greater than sign. Next fifth part says that if x is greater than y and z is less than 0. So what is given to you is x is greater than y and z is less than 0, then माइनस एक्स जेड और माइनस वाई जेड के बीच में रिलेशन चाहिए. तो पहले तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम इस वाली इनइक्वालिटी में दोनों साइड माइनस साइन से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. तो वी विल हैव माइनस एक्स इज लेस देन माइनस वाई. नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल मल्टीप्लाई बोथ द साइड्स बाय जेड, बट जेड इज व्हाट, लेस देन 0. सो अगेन द sign of the inequality will get changed. So multiplying both the sides by z, you will get minus xz is greater than minus yz. So this is the answer. Okay. Now next we have the sixth part. Sixth part says that if p is greater than 0 and q is less than 0, given is that p is greater than 0 and q is less than 0, then you have to tell the relation between p minus q and p. तो पहले तो हम p माइनस q लाने की कोशिश करेंगे. अब p माइनस q और a on the left hand side you want p minus q, and on the right hand side you want p. So what I will do is, first of all q is less than 0, so this implies that minus q is greater than 0. Then you add p both the sides. So adding p both the sides, what you get, that p minus q is greater than 0 plus p. This implies p minus q is greater than p. So this is the sign which you will get. Next, seventh part, given is that mod of x plus 2 is greater than 5, and you want to find the solutions of this inequality. Now I have told you this earlier also, mod of x plus 2 is greater than 5. This implies that x plus 2 is greater than 5, or you have minus of x plus 2 is greater than 5. So from this you will have x greater than 3, or, and from the second one, first of all I can write this as x plus 2 is less than minus 5, and this will imply that x is less than minus 7. So therefore x is less than minus 7 and or x is greater than 3. Okay, is it fine? So ये दोनों साइन आप लिख देंगे. Now next we have the eighth part. Eighth part says that if minus 2x plus 1 is greater or equal to 9, then again you have to find the solution. So first of all, what I will do is I will subtract 1 both the sides. So you will get minus 2x is greater or equal to 8. Now you will divide both the sides by minus 2. But since minus 2 is negative, you will have x is less than or equal to minus 4. So this is what you will get. And this is the end of the exemplar. So I hope each and every question is clear to you. If you have any doubt, please mention the time bar of that video and also your problem where you are facing. Please mention this in the comment section. So thanks for watching my channel. Please do like and subscribe the channel and keep liking the videos. Thank you.